Hello everyone. We're starting in Luke chapter 18 today. Jesus gives a parable, and the point of it is that God is not like this character. Then Jesus told his disciples a parable to show them that they should always pray and not give up. He said, "In a certain town there was a judge who neither feared God nor cared about men. And there was a widow in that town who kept coming to him with the plea, 'Grant me justice against my adversary.' For some time he refused, but finally he said to himself, 'Even though I don't fear God or care about men, yet because this widow keeps bothering me, I will see that she gets justice so that she won't eventually wear me out with her coming.' And the Lord said, 'Listen to what the unjust judge says. And will not God bring about justice for his chosen ones who cry out to him day and night? Will he keep putting them off? I tell you, he will see that they get justice, and quickly. However, when the Son of Man comes, will he find faith on the earth?'" Sometimes we view God as reluctantly helping us, taking time out of his day to help us measly peasants, but that is not the case. God seeks justice immediately, and he also has a personal connection to us. Now this might be confusing because it sure seems like our prayers take a long time to be answered, and the answer to that isn't easy, but the answer is that our perception of justice and time is not perfect. It can seem pretty clear where and when justice should prevail, but we don't know better than God. We have to have faith in him. To some who were confident of their own righteousness and looked down on everybody else, Jesus told this parable. 2 men went up to the temple to pray, one a Pharisee and the other a tax collector. The Pharisee stood up and prayed about himself. "God, I thank you that I am not like other men, robbers, evildoers, adulterers, or even like this tax collector. I fast twice a week and give 1/10 of all I get." But the tax collector stood at a distance. He would not even look up to heaven, but beat his breast and said, "God, have mercy on me, a sinner." I tell you that this man, rather than the other, went home justified before God. For everyone who exalts himself will be humbled, and he who humbles himself will be exalted. You know, if I had to sum up the Gospels in one theme, it would be humbleness. It says the Pharisee prayed about himself, but I like the King James Version where it says he prayed with himself. That's funny. He wasn't even praying to God, he was just talking to himself. What he says seems ridiculous, however, I do feel like we say the same things, just maybe in different context. Have you ever argued with God? I know I have. I'm like, "Look, I go to church every week, I will work on the great adventure every week, I have not slept around, I have not done drugs, I've been kind to my parents. Since I've been such a good person, can I get what I want?" And I also compare myself to others. I can always score points there, but those points are worthless. What the Pharisee said was worthless. The tax collector did not argue with God. In fact, his prayer was extremely short. He just said, "I messed up." And that's it. He beat his chest, which was a motion that basically said, "Oh, this heart of mine." He knew that he sinned because his heart wasn't right, but he and the Holy Spirit made it right again. Remember this. You stay a jerk if you only focus on what you've done right. You become something greater if you focus on what you've done wrong. So stay humble and stay seeking. Thank you.